Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have a pretty unique floor plan for you. This is the 2023 East to West Tandara 375BH-OK. So that stands for bunkhouse, outdoor kitchen. The bunk room has a queen bed with a loft and a half bath, dual opposing slides in the living room, so you get plenty of walk around room for those rainy days. And then the bedroom has another slide with an east to west orientation, and you also get a massive closet, that has the capability for, washer and dryer prep. But guys, again, this is the 2023 East to West Tandara 375BH-OK. Hope you guys like the tour. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button for me and help me reach my goal of 30,000 subscribers here in 2023. My contact information is down in the description, along with the specifications: length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. 375BH-OK Tandara. Pretty cool little floor plan. You see you got the 4 seasons package, so if you guys are camping a little bit later into the season or a little bit earlier, you are fully prepared to do that with heated and enclosed underbelly, which is nice. Like I was saying before, you got the dual opposing slides. So you have a refrigerator and an oven over there. And then this is where I'll probably start the tour. You get another slide, a larger slide, with your dinette and the theater seating. Those theater seating are on the quick recline, which I'll probably show you here in a second. But the quick recline is cool because you can actually lay pretty much flat. They make for a really good kind of like sleeping space if you have a couple guests that you don't want to put back in that bunk room. For slide height, I'm sitting at 6 foot tall for reference. Probably put that somewhere around 6'2", 6'3", something around there. Big old windows all over the place on this side, the camp side, and you'll notice they all do open up for a nice cross breeze. You also have an emergency exit in that one as well. So pull, push, and pop. You can get out into a hurry if something, real crazy is going down at the campground. Got the old Dracula shades, the night shades, block out the sun, keep your skin from skin from sizzling. You got kind of the half dinette, half booth situation, so I'm a big fan of this. One, underneath that ottoman, you get some extra storage, but then you also get the people that just like the chairs over here. Place where you can sit down, play some cards, have some breakfast, just real good time. Again, the recliners, they are in the quick recline, and then you also get the 2 cup holders. What I also like is the fact that it is directly across from the TV. You're also going to see you get a fireplace, puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat. So in an RV this size, it'll heat up the entirety of this room absolutely no problem. So that's a really nice feature to have. Saves you some money on some propane. The TV being pretty darn large, doesn't hurt either. I'm having a hard time talking today. I figure here, let me do this. Let me set the camera down. I'll show you what I'm talking about with that quick recline. So right over here, there's going to be pull tabs. So one right here and one right there. But you just kick up your feet, boom. You're kind of in sitting mode and theater mode watching TV, or you can put your foot there, push down, and now you're in sleeping mode. And if you don't think I've tested this out, you're crazy for sure, because this makes for a heck of a good nap on some of those slow winter days, that's for sure. Right here, you got your controls, for your sound. So your AM and FM. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to correct the camera. AM, FM controls with your HDMI port and the USB. Little cubby there for maybe like a PlayStation or something for the kids. Speaker. Got some pretty good storage here overhead. Nothing too crazy. It's not too incredibly deep, but it definitely gets the job done. A nice little place to put some extra stuff. And then, like I was saying, check out this floor space room for that rainy day. So you got the super slide over here, opposing slide with the oven and the refrigerator, a beautiful island with the solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Outlet, and a light for the pendulum lighting right there. The island here has the high-rise faucet, so hitting those dishes from all angles. You're also going to see you have the stainless steel under-mounted bowl as well, which is always looking really nice. Pull-out trash can, complimentary of East to West. Pretty clean-cut storage here underneath with access to your plumbing. A little bit more storage here as well. And then as we flip it around to that other slide, Sorry. You got countertop space on either side, pull-out drawers on either side as well. And then these are going to be the same on both left and right, so I won't open those. Underneath this Magic Chef oven, you do have another pull-out drawer. Then you got an oven right there, probably big enough where you could fit in, you know, a couple chickens or something like that. Definitely bigger than your standard. 3 stovetop burner with a window. And then you got your microwave right there. And then again, the same storage both left and right. Notice hands-free. Got those nice hinges. You have a little, you know, I don't know why I kind of think of a bookshelf when I look at this. I know that this would fit no books on there except for the bottom, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting out of there. I don't know exactly what you would put in there. I'd probably personally staple a couple of those mesh nets across to make it a little bit more of a usable space, but it's cool to have nonetheless. Right here next to the refrigerator, which this refrigerator, by the way, is a 12-volt refrigerator. I guess I can unsnap it and open it up for you. It's a 12-volt refrigerator, meaning, god dang, meaning it can run off of the battery, you know, off the solar. Obviously, the shore power when you're plugged in at a campground, that's going to be the refrigerator side. And then you do have your freezer side as well. But it's going to be much more efficient. It's just like the one inside your home, except for the fact that it does run off of 12-volt. So, you know, the freezer section will actually keep stuff frozen, and the refrigerator section will keep stuff nice and cool, you know, regardless of what the outside temperature is. Really nice size pantry, which is common in a lot of the east to west products in general. I like this right side. You can turn it into a hanging closet. You got the little octopus hangers in here, but you'll see these like little ribs right there. So those, you know, extend and retract, but you can lower or raise each one of these shelves, which is pretty darn cool. You also get an outlet right there as well. If you want to turn this into like a little Keurig closet or margarita machine. We just had Cinco de Mayo. I wouldn't blame you. You're at a campground, and we know people at campgrounds usually like their apple juice, that's for sure. All right, well, let's go back into the bunk room and show you that. So like I was saying, you got a big old loft. You see some storage. Now, one thing that I was kind of bummed about, those are actually clicker lights. So that kind of annoyed me. As a guy that is 6 foot, 290 pounds, I am not climbing up that ladder to turn it on. And unfortunately, my youngest that would probably sit up there, you know, if her brothers weren't home, she's not clicking those lights. But, you know, she would drive me nuts. You also get 2 USBs and an outlet. You know, I don't know why I said that. I would never put my 2-year-old daughter up there to sleep. She would definitely be down there. So scratch that. Maybe it's not as annoying as I thought. Queen bed, which is nice. And look at those windows for a good view. Again, an emergency exit, pull, push, and pop. They both open up. They're both tinted. They both have the Dracula shades. And then you also get a place for a TV backer and then a ton of outlets back here. So outlet, USB, and then a place to plug in, you know, all your cable and satellite. You also get a massive kind of little, you know, Harry Potter style, you know, little cubby right there as well. Half bath right here, and this is going to be the old porcelain foot flush throne. Access to your plumbing and storage there below. Outlet, surprisingly good countertop space. Usually in these little half baths, they usually kind of skimp on the countertop space. If you're not familiar with it, right there's the Bull bowling gun, baby, the real money maker. Crushed it last week. Had a buddy on my team, though. Unfortunately, got some bad news. Mom's going through it with some health issues, so we'll see if the team, we'll see what happens there. But Charlie, if you're watching, buddy, hope everything's going okay. Right when you walk inside the door, this is going to be your control panel. So you have your Dometic. This thing has 2 ACs. There's one in the front and one in the back. But here's going to be all your slide controls. So again, the 3 slides, the 2 that are inside of here, and then the 1 for the bedroom. You also have your interior lights, safety lights, yada, yada, yada. Your awning 1 and 2. Does this thing have 2 awnings on it? I don't know if it has 2 awnings or not, but it's got 2 of them for control, so we'll find out here soon. And then you got all your tank fills. So, you know, your battery, fresh tank, black 1, galley, gray 2. Your water heater, water pump, and then, oh, I'm sorry, your tank heaters. And these are for your water heater, gas and electric. You're also going to get your fuse box right here as well. So if something isn't working, make sure to check that. Little grab handle as you're walking up the stairs, which is always nice. It's pretty darn sturdy. 2-inch thick walls. Bathroom that is very good size. You know, you can actually sit down and take a, well, you can do your business right there without banging your shoulder up against a wall. You also got some cubbies for some of your towels and some of your linens. And then, you know, your shower with the Tri-Glide Glass series opens up pretty darn wide so that way you can get in. And it's also a fairly large shower as well, which I'll show you that. You got the skylight. So even if you're a little bit taller, I'd say probably about 6'5", you can take a shower in here. But I'm a big old round belly and I fit in just fine. Another shot for the ladies. You got the outlets, little sink right there. More plumbing access and extra storage right there. And then dual entrances into the bedroom. So here's going to be your max air fan, which is just above me. Helps suck out some of the steam or stink, depending on what you're doing. But entrance right here and entrance right there. So kind of a guest. And then, you know, kind of the parents' side. King size bed. And you'll notice there are going to be no shelves, but that's okay. Not a huge bummer. Not for me, at least. And you got a window and window for a good breeze. I think the headboard is looking really nice. And then you do have outlets and USB right over there. And then outlet and USB right over there as well. You do get some additional storage here up under the bed. Fairly large space right there. Close that up. Swing it around. You got yourself a dresser. So you're going to have 4 of these drawers that pull out. Pretty good space there. A little bit of countertop space as well. And another emergency exit with the old nightshades. Mirrored finish there on the closet. And check out the size of this thing. So in the back corner, I think it's here on the left side, which I'll show you here in a second. But I want to show you the size of this first. So over here is going to be where you put your dryer vent. And then over on this side is where you're prepped for, you know, the washer and dryer, which is pretty darn nice. All right, guys, I think that's about it here for the inside portion of this tour. If you guys enjoyed yourself, hit that like and subscribe button. Help me reach my goals. I'd be forever grateful. Again, the 2023 Tandara 375BH-OK. There are 2 queen with a loft model. Pretty darn snazzy. I don't see anything wrong with it. I really like the brand. Been selling them for, probably this particular brand, for about 5 years. And having a really good response. And by golly, there are 2 awnings. Alright, so the specifications are down in the description of the video, along with my contact information. You'll find things like tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff. 2 awnings, LED lights there running up underneath on both of them, which is always a plus. You got your propane behind this door. You're also going to get electric auto leveling on the Tandara, which is nice. Not always, you know, perfectly common for a you know, mid-profile camper. Sometimes they skimp on the leveling a little bit. Outlet, cable, and satellite hookup. They also put this really nice kind of tough scratch-me-up material, linoleum flooring, which is always a plus. And it shows off some of that aluminum construction, which is welded at all points. And you'll also see you don't see any exposed wood, which is a plus. So it's got that little wrap there, so in those uh-oh moments, you know, that'll hold up just a little bit better. Metal slam latch doors with the magnetic latch, so I like how it doesn't have those cheap plastic ones. Just sits up there by a real nice magnet. Step above stairs that fold up into your bed. We got a bird right there. I see that thing. It's screaming at me. It's one of those rock birds too. If you guys have never experienced those things are total pain in the butt. His babies must be around. So we'll see if I get attacked. You might see something crazy. Awning again with the LED lights. You also have a cable or an outlet hookup, I'm sorry, for you know, access if you guys want to put a TV out here or something. Dual axle. And then before this bird attacks me, heated and enclosed underbelly is part of that 4 Seasons package. And this is going to be your outdoor kitchen, and I love this. You get a ton of space. You also have the Greystone griddle style cooktop, an outdoor TV, metal finishing on the top. So again, metal finishing on the top. I love that because if you're putting out, you know, like burgers and all the fixings, getting stuff dirty, you can wipe that off super easily. You also get an extra outlet right there, a little light, and then one of the larger sized outdoor refrigerators. You could probably fit a 48 pack of that apple juice right in there. LP Quick Connect is going to be right there with that yellow tab. That's so you can hook up the griddle, or if you'd prefer a grill, you can just tap right in. That goes in right into your propane tanks, you know, nice and easy. Fully walkable roof, so they put a ladder on there so you can check your seals, check your slides, do your maintenance. You also see you got a hitch right there if you want to put on like some bike racks or some additional storage. A little spray port for some water access. And then you're also prepped up, that little black box right there. That's going to be prepped for a rear observation camera, a Furrion. So it comes with a 4.5-inch screen that you suction cup right onto your windshield. So that way you can see what's going on behind you, you know, with some distance markers while you're driving. Plus it's also got a little microphone in there, which is always nice. I call it, you know, kind of like the argument stopper. You don't have to worry about yelling back and forth. You can talk back and forth. Probably prevents, you know, quite a few campground fights. I know that's always the most stressful time. You got the fresh water drain and the waste holding tanks, you know, right here. Black tank flush, which is going to be a basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank on the inside. You can put on 2 slide toppers on this model. You don't need one on the front, really. I don't know if you could do it with that extra awning, but it's basically a piece of awning that goes from here to here that prevents any debris from falling on top of your camper. They run you about $700 a piece. Here's where you plug the RV in. You got the sewer outlet connection right there. Low point drains with the red and blue little tubes. Back end of the hot water heater. And this is going to be the back end of the pass-through storage, and it gets a little wider here on this side. One, you got a place that you can feed a hose to directly, you know, kind of kink right in. But you have outlets, your battery disconnect, another black tank flush for your other tank, and then you have an outside shower as well, so that with hot and cold water access, so you can get, you know, kind of spray off the kids and whatnot if you're getting dirty, wash the dog, you know, all that good stuff. Clean some fish, heck, I don't know. Satellite and cable, all your bypass valves are going to be right here. The other propane tank, these are going to be the control for your electric auto leveling. And the other thing I like, fully laminated sidewalls. Big old area up front here for a ton of storage as well, and a couple batteries. The Rhino Box pin box, which is why you have such a massive closet. And then you got LEDs running up the front. But guys, again, this was the 2023 Tandara 375BH-OK. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Hunter. Talk to you soon. See ya.